Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our weekly analysis, guys. It's Sunday, and yes, the place is still very cold. It seems like cold front is not going anywhere. So before we continue, guys, I realized that most of the time I say, okay, we will check some economic news at the end of the video, but you know what? I forget. So I think I will just start with that from now. Before I continue, by the way, don't forget that I still need actually 10 people on Friday. I think it's Friday, Thursday. I did forget, guys. Sorry about that we're still looking for actually 10 people to join our lifetime signals for $39 before we change the price. Along the way, I still remember I said, okay, we will just do what? We will just extend this special until month end. So any of the two is fine. If we reach month end before we reach 10 people, it's fine. This special is going to end. So if we reach 10 people, I think yes, we can still continue until month end. So you still have a chance before we actually go to our new prices. So with that, I think we're done. So let's go straight to the economic news for this week, starting from tomorrow. It's going to be busy, but this business, it's what we actually want. So what do we see? I see that on Monday, I can see some few flash manufacturing PMI for Europe, Germany, and also USD. I don't think that is going to move the market that much. So let's push to the next one, which is going to actually be on Wednesday. I'm going to skip consumer confidence on Tuesday. So I'm just going to skip to Wednesday. I see Australian CPI, which doesn't really move that much, around 8. This is what we're waiting for, and we've been waiting for actually. We can see that there is FOMC statements or funds rates, actually interest rates. So it shows that estimates shows that they're still going to increase with 0.25. But yes, we did see core CPI going a little bit lower. So yeah, I think there is a room for a pause. But if not, yes, I can say I believe they can increase with 25 basis points. Right? So Thursday, I see unemployment claims, interest rates for Europe also, and monetary policy statement for JPY. On Friday, I see core price index, whatever. I don't think these are going to be aggressive. But tomorrow, on Wednesday, this is going to be something that everyone is going to wait for to look. But with that, when everyone is actually waiting for the market, some economic news, just know that the markets tend to be very slow because people, they just actually try to digest what might happen, which means they don't actually go into trade that much. And plus, it's going to be risky, you see. And by the way, we did took some few losses last week on NASDAQ. It kept selling and stuff like that. But we also did it on other things or other pairs. What's really happening on GBPUSD? We can easily see that yes, the market is still actually on an uptrend. What I like is the market came back towards our previous resistance, which now we're going to call the support area. So I believe that the market, if the market is going to respect this area, we will see the market pushing up. I think on Friday the market was around this area, and I did talk about this zone, that the market can respect this support and start to push the upside. I thought maybe I will get maybe a bounce back or maybe a breakout, but it seems like the market tried to recover there. I see a bullish candlestick, 4-hour candlestick actually there, but still the market is still playing around the support. So for me to say maybe I need to buy, I can say okay, it should be something like this. But remember, on Wednesday we have to combine the two. On Wednesday, since there is interest rates, and since we believe that they might increase, so it means the dollar can get stronger, and if it gets stronger, we might see a breakout. please check this out. Check this out. This might happen. If it doesn't happen, it means that the market might respect this zone as support. We can see we have a diagonal support and a horizontal support. Then we might see the market trying to push to the upside. So for now, I can say we have two options, whether to wait for a breakout or maybe the market will bounce back. So for some, they can say, Kenzo, if maybe the market pushes up, what method can we use to confirm? I can say, okay, on top there, I see the E structures, higher lows. You can see that. We can try to connect them and say if those structures are broken, now it's our job to do what? To say we can enter. That is going to be a resistant area, and we're going to call that a resistant area. Once the market breaks out there, it's where we can say it's time for us to do what? To look for a buy. You can use double lines there. Let me remove this. You can use double lines there and say, you know what, if the market breaks out, I'm ready to push to the upside. I hope you see that. So let's push to the next one. Let's push to the next one. Please, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Now we are on EURJPY. EURJPY. What's really happening on EURJPY? Remember, same day, actually, same week, this week on Thursday, or let's say next week from Monday, actually. On Thursday, there is actually interest rates for Europe. So I'm not actually surprised when I see it pushing up. There is enough chance for the market to keep pushing up, especially if the dollar increases the rates. I'm pretty sure that Europe, they're still going to increase their interest rates. And that will push euro still to push to the upside. Do you see that? But besides that, what's really happening? We can easily see that, yes, the market is still very strong actually on this uptrend, very nice uptrend. And now the market is continuing. What I like here is now we can easily see that the market is created a resistance area. So at the end of the day, we actually have a wedge, because on the bottom side, we also have a sort of a support area. And that makes this structure actually a wedge, but it seems like the market will be getting out. I think when we have high impact news, some structures, guys, even though the market used to respect, the market becomes way too easier, especially when we understand that there is a chance for increase in interest rates. So it means this structure, this resistance, can be broken very easily, right? The market can break this and push the upside. If there was nothing, obviously we were just expecting the market to respect that, play around, you see. But if not, I am expecting to see a breakout. But what we can do here is we can just wait for interest rates on Thursday. So you can see the market was creating a very nice structure. For a sell, I can say, hey, it's still a bit far, because you'll have to wait for the market to break out of this support. Plus, we also have another support a little bit below that. So you have to be extra careful. So let's push to the next one. Please don't forget to smash the like, subscribe. Just know that Monday to Friday, we go on our live session. Last week and last week, it was a bit difficult as I was actually busy with other things. So what's really happening here? GBPJPY still on that bullish momentum. I did not see any economic news for GBP, especially next week. So I think maybe we're going to see something maybe after the next week. We might have some economic news. Actually, I'm trying to say interest rates. But the bigger structure here is the market is still actually on an uptrend. What we have here is sort of a horizontal structure, even though it's not really that perfect, but I hope you can see that. So for us to say maybe we need to actually sell, it's difficult because the market is actually on an uptrend. So for a sell, wait for the market to break this support area, then you can look for a sell. If not, we are still actually bullish, especially when the market comes around the support area. And another thing is we can just wait for a breakout here. If the market breaks out, we can say yes, the market can do what? Can continue pushing to the upside. Where we are now, I can say the market is actually in the middle, so we can't do anything. We just need to relax. We've been buying this for quite some time, so we just need to actually relax. What's really happening on gold? What's really happening actually on gold? Very interesting, very interesting. Firstly, the gold structure shows us that we are on a very nice uptrend. Like since back there, since around January there, you can see that the market is been actually respecting this structure. And even now, we see that the market respected that. So I'm still expecting the market to shoot up. But in the short term, I'm expecting some sort of sell-offs before. You can see that since the market ran away from this support area, it started to create some sort of higher lows. But what we have now is the market is very, let me just remove this. This was our pending order, sell pending order that we did on Friday. So what I see here is the market actually created this structure, you can see there. And we also have a diagonal support, which was broken. The one that left now is only this diagonal support area. Previously, it was a resistance, obviously. So now we can't just jump on a sell. We have to also wait for the market to break this resistance before we say, okay, now the market will be pushing lower. Yes, the market tried to do that. I don't know if it did touch, because I did not actually take the trade. I don't know if it did touch the pending order or not. But if it did, it means we might still see a very nice sell, especially when we're expecting FOMC to increase those rates. Right? I hope you understand that. So what I am expecting here, I'm expecting a very nice sell. If they increase, I am expecting a very nice sell. I'm saying this because they repeated several times that they actually going to increase twice. And yeah, I think it's obvious that they might increase the rates, especially, but it's a bit difficult now because they said they're going to actually check, or they're going to be controlled by the CPI, especially core CPI. Guess what? CPI went lower. So will they pause or what? I don't know, but I'm expecting maybe the last hike, maybe that will be something else, you see. So the best thing, it will be listening to the conference. So here I'm expecting the market to break before I sell, or if the market respects this area, it means this is just an adjustment. We will redraw our support area or our diagonal support area. Then maybe the market will be trying to continue like that. I hope you see that. I hope you understand that. So let's push to the next one. I don't really want to make this video very long. So what's really happening? We can easily see that, yes, the market is actually on a very nice uptrend, and now it's aggressively pushing to the upside. This is USD, by the way. You can see that we actually had some nice slow push to the upside, but since we broke out of this resistance, very strong resistance, by the way, we started to see that the market is now going to do what? To push the upside. On Friday, we had a very nice structure. But instead of USD pushing up, obviously the market decided to do the opposite. The market actually played games, did not really push to the upside. You can see that I can remove that pending order. So it seems like it's a sort of a resistance there. Maybe the market wants to push lower like that before pushing to the upside. But now, everything that we have to do now, the focus is on interest rates on Wednesday in the evening. So we just have to relax and see what will happen. I'm still expecting maybe a sort of rejection before we see another push. I think a nice push will happen around the conference. You know, they release the news around 8 o'clock. They will say that we're increasing, or maybe they pausing. Then later, in 30 minutes time, they will be actually answering the question. They will be telling people, okay, we decided to raise the rates because of this and this, or we decided to pause because of this and that, right? So that is something that is going to help us to know whether we're going to buy or we're going to sell. I hope you understand that. So now we are on NASDAQ 100 US Tech. So as guys, before remember, I need only 10 people for this. I forgot to remind you on Friday and Thursday. Yes, the special still continues, $39 lifetime VIP signals until month end or until we reach 10 people. Simple as that. Yes, I did show you some other prices. Those were like seriously a bit higher. I rechecked that. We will be showing you other prices, but it's not going to be $39. Obviously, lifetimes have to be around $250. So anyways, let's check what's really happening on NASDAQ. Still on that uptrend, still on a very nice uptrend. You can easily see that the market is doing what? It's still pushing to the upside, and we call that what? An uptrend, right? So if we go closer there, you can see that yes, we had some reversals. Sorry, so we have some actually reversals. You can see we had a very nice uptrend structure until we see the market breaks out aggressively. By the way, the market had also a support structure, tried to respect that, but we saw a sell. I think we took a loss there. So here we also had the market was pushing up very nice. We had a buy pending order. The market touched that, pushed lower. You can see that. But where we are, we currently actually on a sort of a support, but a support, an actual support is a little bit down there. You can see that we can have this sort of structure and say, okay, the market has chance. There is a chance. Let me remove that. We already took a loss there. There is a chance for the market to respect this diagonal structure and push to the upside, or the market will come back on this support area and respect that. If not, if the market doesn't really respect these areas, it's where we're going to say, okay, maybe that bullish momentum is no longer there. We're going to look forward for some sell. I hope you understand that. I hope you understand it. But I don't think if FOMC will be like seriously bad, because what matters most is what's next. What will happen after they increase the rates? Obviously, if they say we're going to increase the rates, it means maybe, especially when they specify, they say we're going to increase the rates twice. It means what will happen after that? It means they might start to pause with the rates. They might start to do what? They might start to cut the rates, something like that. And that is actually very good. And that makes me to believe that the market has a room to start to do what? To start to push to the upside. I think we will see something like this going further. If they say something like that. If they say we're still going to increase, but after that, maybe we will still then wait for inflation to ease, and we're going to just pause with the rates and not increase. That is going to be very good for the market, and we will see the market starting to fly. And anyways, guys, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, like, share with your friends. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. I hope to see you next week, which is starting from tomorrow. So thank you very much, guys. So if you want to learn from me, it's 149 4 months straight. I will be going live, teaching you actually one-on-one on a live session, then teaching you actually how to trade profitably. So thank you very much. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot. See you actually tomorrow. Bye.